Hello everybody, welcome back to another Cairo a Croc's Tale devlog. This one's gonna be number 7, and it's gonna be based off of lighting and basically what I am incorporating into my game just to make it look a little better. So I'm just gonna get right into it, just to keep this nice and short. Um, so in this, I can't even talk. I apologize. In this level. It's a water level, and you can see that Kairo is able to swim, kind of like more of a humanoid kind of style. But every time you move, he goes ahead and enters his swimming animation depending on which direction he's going. As in you can see, it is very dark. This level is specifically going to be placed in some sort of aqua environment where you're going to search and deep dive down, find different areas, and so on and so forth to progress to the next level. And as you can see, I have the light to experimental script, so that and this helps determine how bright and how soft the light can be. And knowing that your little companion emits a little area light, this can be played around depending on how you see fit. Of course, I'm just testing the light sensitivity, testing how dark it can be, testing how dark the level can be, or in any case, making the environment either brighter or darker, and so on and so forth. And of course, by bringing the brightness all the way high, it kind of creates the image to be a little too sharp. And of course, last thing we want is Kairo to look yellow. We obviously want to keep the sensitivity softer. As you can see, I'm messing over here on the right hand view. So I'm gonna go ahead and head to this level. This is another one of the water levels. And as you can see, as soon as it loads up and I'm able to play, oh, there is a crash. Try it again. Try it again. Alright, so now we're back again, and as you can see, this is kind of like the viewpoints, and as I don't know if you can tell by these little blocks, prefab tiles over here, they sort of light up in the water. You'll go ahead and see them kind of glowing a little bit. Put it in full screen, that way y'all can see it a little bit better. And there you go. So you can see the slight glow adds a little bit of value into the scene. Adds a little bit of expression to see, like, oh wow, this is very cool. Like, there's some nice glowy stuff. Glowy stuff is very nice, as well as shiny stuff. And if you notice, the one of his attacks that shoots sort of like a fireball ends up glowing in the water as well. And this is one of the abilities that he gets later on, where you're able to kind of control the direction of the attack based on your mouse cursor. So it also acts like a second light to see what's ahead of you rather than your companion being stuck to you all the time. But this is kind of the exploration part that I kind of wanted to show you all. And that was a little bit of the fireball that you saw. So definitely working on the lighting, experimenting a bit on it as I progress through this game, but definitely happy with it. I don't believe it's too dark, and excited to really see how far and extent that I go with this game. I'm gonna go ahead and speed this along just a little bit. It's just another loading up another level. What you saw there was just like an autosave logo happening, which I will mention later on as far as how I created that system. but as you can see, this is pretty much the extent of the water levels. They will be getting an upgrade, so like I said, this is not the finished product, but just some basic testing of the lights. And so that is pretty much all I gotta say for now for this video. I will be going more into lighting and effects and more into dialogue, and as these dev journals, devlogs do get worked on, I'll be definitely be making more just to kind of show you all as far as any progress and the evolution of what this game's going to go through. But definitely appreciate you all watching, and I'll go ahead and see y'all later. Thank you.